Hey guys, Mishka here. So today's video is going to be all about power leveling up, getting levels. Uh, how do you do it? What's the most efficient way? Yada yada yada. So, a couple things to note. First off, if we look up here, we're going to notice there's an XP bomb. I've worked together with a few of my friends, and for the foreseeable future, every Saturday there's going to be an XP bomb drop, which means every Saturday, any XP you get, there's going to be a 25% bonus increase on top of that. So, what I recommend doing and what I do personally is every day you're going to get 5 mission credits. So if we look over here, right, you can get 5 missions.
Do you mind if I ask you a question real quick?
Use those 5 every single day. You can get a maximum of 25. You don't have to log on to get them. They just accumulate every day. And the max you can get is 25. Use those 25. Doing PRSN, the critter capture missions, those are probably the easiest because you go around and you just you use your little, here we go, the net guns, and you just capture things. So you can actually equip 2 of them and then pew 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 go capture stuff. So that's probably the quickest way to get a lot of XP, but you can only do 5 a day per day, you know, up to a maximum of 25, and you might run out of missions. So what else can you do? Well, every day if you go into a dungeon queue, you'll get bonus XP for the first dungeon queue you do. So I recommend doing at least 1 dungeon queue a day. And the next thing is public events. So you see there's a big red glow over there. There's a public event that'll be starting here relatively soon. I'm not sure if that's the portal event or if that's the high step gate defense. But if you go to the Armory website,
Have you spoken?
ooh, level up. If you go to the Armory website, there's, there we go. Yeah, we got a public event over here. There's a schedule, and it'll let you know what public events are coming up soon, so you can pretty much follow them around the world. So public events, dungeon queue, and missions, those are going to be your go-to ways to level up. Grinding mobs do not give you a lot of XP, just as a heads up. So what else can you do to kind of, you know, get a little bit of an extra edge for XP? Well, if you turn on PvP, so you go to your settings, general, scroll down, enable world PvP, you'll notice that you'll get 10% bonus to all XP gained, right? That's really, really awesome. So if you turn on PvP, you go grab a mission, and you keep the mission on the, you keep PvP on the entire time you have that mission, and you turn it in, you'll get 10% on top of that. So far we've got 10% from there, 25% from there, that's 35% XP. Another thing you can do, and something I've done with my Paladin armor, oh, having a little bit of a bug here, there we go. You're going to notice on my Paladin, we've got XP gain, XP gain, XP gain, XP gain. So that's another 4% XP coming in. So by itself, you know, not entirely much, but if you stack the 10% for PvP on top of the 25% for the XP bomb and a 4% there, that all really starts to add up. So let's go see how many overlevel points I have right now, and then we'll compare. I've gathered a whole bunch of missions to gold level over the past week, and we're going to go turn those in and see how many levels we get. So just note that if you're not level 30, it's not going to take very many missions at gold level to level you up. And once you get to the higher levels, it does take a little bit of time. So let's see, we are at, that's a bug, let's try that again. There we go. So we're currently at 8 overlevel points. So let's go see how many more we can get. And I'll explain the overlevel perks after I turn in all these missions, and you can see what they all do. So let's start with PRSN. Let's go turn in. We're going to finish up Rune Mage, and then we're going to go switch to Paladin to get that extra XP bonus. There we go. So now we're going to switch to Paladin and get that 4% XP bonus, and we're just going to turn the rest of them in as a Paladin. So the next one will be a level. That's good. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like it's going to take 9 missions at gold level to level us up with the XP boost and the 4% boost. Boom, there we go. I'm just going to look at all the different classes I have, see what all is close. It looks like Musketeer. is going to be close to leveling. Cool, so yeah, we'll go to Musketeer now. I don't have XP bonus on Musketeer, but it's a little bit closer to leveling than Paladin, so we're just going to finish that up. Also, quick note, if you go to salvaging missions, you'll have missions like Go Get Dram. When you turn all these missions in, right, you get 750 Dram per mission that you turn in. You'll quickly finish up the Gather Dram missions. There we go, we get those over there. We're going to head over to Chef Lethrow. Level up, good. Now we're going to switch back, I think, to Paladin for that extra 4%. We're just going to keep on turning these suckers in. There's another one. And that's pretty low on the XP bar, so let's switch to something a little bit closer. So far, Scoundrel's the highest. Is it Shaman or Scoundrel? Shaman. Alright, cool. Let's finish up Shaman then. And just keep turning these suckers in. So, yeah. Unless you're like really close to leveling, I highly recommend holding on to all those missions until one of us drops the XP bomb, because, you know, 25% extra XP, that's nothing to scoff at. And we'll turn these in. One more and that'll level. Good. And let's switch back to Paladin, I think. Get that extra 4%. There we go. Is that all the missions? Cool. So that's all the missions I had. Let's go take a look at the player house. We started with 8 overlevel perks. We'll see how much we end up with now. I'm not going to spend any because there are new overlevel perks coming out soon that I'm really excited about. And I'll explain the overleveling system once we get back into that library. Alright, into the library we go. So, overlevel perks, what are they? Once you hit level 30, and you continue to level up like I've been doing, you will get overlevel perks. Look at that, we got six overlevels. So we hit level 30 6 times in the short amount of time, just turning in missions. So overlevel perks are things that will help you outside of combat, just making the game a little bit easier. So the 2 I have maxed out. I have a 25% chance to receive a second potion whenever I brew potions. And if you watch my alchemy guide, you'll know that that applies to times 10 potions as well. So if you make a times 10 potion and this activates, you'll get another 10 potions, which is amazing. I've also got 10% extra mount speed, which is nice. I've nearly maxed out my luck and my carrying weight, which is why my carrying weight is 49 instead of 45. That will also increase your blue weight. Blue weight is when you're carrying not much gear and you go a little bit extra. You go a little bit faster. Luck stat, yep, you can increase your luck so you get more drops. You can get, I think this goes up to like 10, 15, 20, 25% chance to get an extra lure whenever you make a lure. I've got so many lure ingredients, it doesn't really matter. Increase the time it takes for potions to overage. As long as you're on top of your aging, you know, you're setting reminders, that really shouldn't come in handy. Vendor discount, you can get up to 10% off. This is starting to become more useful now that things like the XP bomb do exist. You know, it costs 225k, you get 10% off, that's 22.5k. Depending on how many times you buy it, that can come in up to 10% off. There are new overlevel perks coming. The one that I'm excited about is up to 15% chance to get extra fish whenever you're fishing. You can increase the dram cap up to 6 million per character instead of 5 million per character. And then one that will increase the speed for cauldron brewing, that it takes like for to go to blue to turquoise to green to yellow to red and all that jazz. So that is, in my opinion, the quickest way to get levels. Quick TLDR recap: do your daily missions, do dungeon queue. If you're willing to risk dropping everything that you're carrying that's tradable, turn on PvP for that 10% extra boost. You can re-roll your armor to have XP gain on it. And quick little tidbit, if you're going to do your daily dungeon queue and you're starting from inside high step, turn on PvP, do your dungeon queue, and then turn it off. You'll get that 10% extra boost to that XP that you gain from the dungeon. So I think that's just about everything. If you got any questions, concerns, anything like that, you know, put them in the comment section. If you got any ideas for videos, let me know. Until then, happy hunting.